God says, 6 lucky numbers to win big jackpot on Thursday, September 25th, 2025 Daily Prayer. Divine favor is never random. It shines when preparation meets opportunity. Have you ever wondered if God speaks through numbers, whispers of guidance, wisdom, and blessing? As Thursday, September 25th, 2025 draws near, 6 sacred numbers have appeared, each carrying a unique message to align your life with abundance and breakthrough. These are not coincidences. They are divine keys opening hidden doors to clarity and prosperity. The final number holds the power to transform your perspective completely. Welcome to the journey of wisdom. Today, we'll reveal the mystery of these numbers and how they connect to God's word in Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Stay tuned. This could be the revelation your spirit has been waiting for. Number 1. The power of 3. The number 3 has long been considered a symbol of divine power, prosperity, and growth, a gateway to financial success imbued with a magnetic energy that resonates across cultures and traditions blessed by God. Rooted in creativity, optimism, and personal development, 3 is not just a number. It is an invitation from God to align with abundance and transformation. As God says in His holy word, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." Proverbs 23:7. This profound truth highlights the significance of mindset, which is the foundation of harnessing the transformative power of 3. Creativity lies at the heart of the number 3, offering a dynamic energy that inspires innovation and sparks groundbreaking ideas. In today's fast-paced world, success often comes to those who dare to think differently, who reimagine the ordinary and create extraordinary solutions guided by the Holy Spirit. Whether it's the inception of a novel business idea, crafting unique strategies in your profession, or even pivoting to a completely new career path, the energy of 3 serves as a catalyst, encouraging you to break free from conventional thinking. It reminds us, His chosen ones, that financial success is not limited to hard work, but often stems from our ability to embrace originality. For God has given each of you a gift from His great variety of spiritual gifts. 1 Peter 4:10. When we dare to innovate, we create opportunities that magnetize wealth and success, much like the flow of a river that carves its own path, directed by God's hand. Optimism, another vital aspect of the number 3, plays a pivotal role in attracting prosperity. It is said that a positive mind breeds positive outcomes, and this truth is evident in the way our attitudes influence the opportunities we encounter. When you carry a hopeful perspective, challenges transform into stepping stones, and adversities become lessons that fuel growth. The energy of 3 invites you to adopt an optimistic outlook, enabling you to approach financial goals with renewed vigor and confidence, knowing that, with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely stated, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." By embodying optimism, you naturally draw people, investments, and collaborations that align with your vision of success, as God orchestrates divine connections. Equally important is the number 3's association with communication, a cornerstone of building and maintaining wealth. In any financial pursuit, the ability to clearly articulate ideas, negotiate effectively, and establish meaningful relationships is indispensable. The energy of 3 empowers you to connect with others authentically, ensuring your words resonate and your intentions are understood, reflecting the light of Christ within you. The journey of financial success, as illuminated by the number 3, is not merely about achieving a single goal. It is an ongoing process of growth and self-improvement, a daily prayer walk with the Lord. Every small step you take, whether learning a new skill, investing wisely, or cultivating meaningful relationships, contributes to the larger mosaic of your prosperity. Challenges are inevitable, but the energy of 3 teaches us to view these moments not as setbacks, but as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. For we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. This wisdom encourages us to remain patient and persistent, trusting that every effort, no matter how small, brings us closer to our aspirations. In the context of modern life, where distractions abound and uncertainty looms, the number 3 serves as a reminder to focus on what truly matters: creativity, optimism, and effective communication, all empowered by God. By embracing these principles, you align yourself with a flow of abundance that transcends mere material gain. Financial success becomes not just a destination, but a journey of personal transformation, where each step reveals new opportunities for growth and fulfillment, guided by His divine grace. Let the energy of 3, a gift from God, guide your path, and remember that prosperity is not something you chase. It is something you attract by embodying its essence in your thoughts, actions, and interactions through faith and prayer. In doing so, you'll discover that wealth is not just measured in numbers, but in the richness of opportunities and relationships you cultivate along the way. Take the first step today, and let the number 3 unlock the doors to a future brimming with possibilities, blessed by God. Number 2, the power of 9. The number 9, a symbol of universal abundance, carries a profound energy that has captivated spiritual traditions and philosophies throughout history. Its shape, mirroring the infinity symbol when turned, speaks of endless possibilities and the boundless flow of opportunities awaiting those who are ready to receive them from the Lord. But have you ever considered how aligning with this divine energy could shape your own path to wealth and prosperity? As God's teachings remind us, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This quote invites us to embrace the mindset of abundance that the number 9 inspires, an invitation to cultivate success through balance, wisdom, and generosity, as God blesses the chosen one. Rooted in both spiritual wisdom and practical principles, the energy of 9 is a call to action from God, reminding you that financial success is not a stroke of luck, but the result of consistent effort and disciplined choices, empowered by Him. The number 9 urges you to embrace this process, where your diligence becomes the foundation of lasting wealth. But wealth, as any divine philosophy would advise, is not solely material. It is a holistic harmony encompassing your personal well-being, relationships, and inner peace, all gifts from God. To illustrate the power of balance, consider the story of a devoted man and his field. The man complained that despite his relentless toil, he never felt content. The Lord observed him for a day and said, "You work with one hand and neglect the other. Tend to your spirit as you tend to your field." This wisdom aligns perfectly with the lessons of 9. Success demands harmony, not just ambition. Take time to care for yourself, nurture meaningful relationships, and foster a healthy mindset. This balance ensures that your wealth is not just abundant, but also deeply fulfilling, a true blessing from God. Another crucial aspect of the number 9 is its emphasis on financial wisdom. True abundance is not merely about how much you earn, but how wisely you manage it with God's guidance. The energy of 9 encourages you to master practices like budgeting, investing, and mindful spending, enabling you to grow your resources intelligently. In this way, wealth becomes not only sustainable but also a tool for creating greater opportunities. As God says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing." Proverbs 3:9-10. Confidence, too, is a key attribute tied to the number 9. To attain wealth, you must first believe in your ability to achieve it, for I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. This confidence propels you to seize opportunities, make bold decisions, and navigate challenges with resilience. Remember, every successful individual once stood where you are now, facing uncertainty, yet choosing to move forward with faith in their vision. Confidence doesn't mean avoiding failure. It means trusting your ability to rise after setbacks. As you walk this path, the number 9 reminds you to view obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward greater success. For God is with you. Uniquely, the number 9 also teaches the power of generosity. Have you noticed how acts of giving often seem to multiply blessings in return? Whether it's sharing your resources, offering knowledge, or simply spreading kindness, generosity creates a ripple effect that amplifies abundance for all. This is a daily prayer in action. A divine teaching beautifully encapsulates this idea. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Luke 6:38. In the same way, sharing your wealth, be it material or intangible, strengthens the cycle of abundance, ensuring it continues to flow back to you in unexpected ways, for God loves a cheerful giver. Finally, the number 9 symbolizes resilience, the ability to persevere when faced with challenges. Financial success is rarely a linear journey. It's a winding path with highs and lows, each teaching invaluable lessons, and God is always there to guide. Resilience allows you to transform setbacks into growth, ensuring that each challenge becomes a stepping stone to greater opportunities. Trusting this process is integral to unlocking the full potential of 9's energy. Life has a way of aligning opportunities when you are prepared to embrace them, and the number 9 serves as a reminder to remain open, patient, and receptive to the boundless possibilities that lie ahead, as God, our Father, provides. Number 3. The power of 17. The number 17 symbolizes intuition, divine alignment, and spiritual awakening, serving as a gateway to abundance and inviting you, His chosen one, to step into your highest potential. Have you ever felt that everything aligned perfectly, as if the Lord was guiding you? The energy of 17 encourages you to trust your instincts and embrace the wealth that awaits. Prosperity begins within through intuition, resilience, creativity, and spiritual trust in God. At its core, 17 highlights the power of intuition as your inner compass towards success. Trusting that quiet voice inside, even when logic says otherwise, often leads to opportunities meant for you, directed by God. Prosperity starts with instinct, and by honoring your inner voice, you navigate challenges with clarity and confidence, opening doors to personal fulfillment. For the Lord will guide you always. Isaiah 58:11. Divine alignment is also central to the energy of 17, reminding you to align your thoughts, actions, and values with your goals. True wealth isn't just material, it's fulfilling when rooted in God's purpose. Reflect on your values and ensure your financial aspirations resonate with your higher calling. When aligned, opportunities flow naturally, enriching both your bank account and soul, a testament to God's blessings. Creativity plays a powerful role within 17. The number encourages you to think outside the box and explore innovative ways to achieve prosperity. Whether starting a new venture or solving problems creatively, embrace originality and trust that it will lead to success. For God has given you unique talents. Vision is key. See clearly what you want and believe it's possible. Prosperity begins with a clear vision, drawing the resources and opportunities you need to make it real. Visualization is an act of creation, where focused intention, backed by daily prayer, brings your goals to life with God's help. Resilience is essential on the path to prosperity. Challenges will arise, but how you respond determines your success. The number 17 encourages you to view setbacks as lessons, equipping you with strength to persevere. Each difficulty you overcome sharpens your skills and prepares you for greater success. For He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Isaiah 40-29. While individuality is important, collaboration amplifies your efforts. Building wealth often requires partnerships with like-minded individuals. United in Christ, the energy of 17 invites you to connect with others who complement your strengths, achieving more together than you could alone. For a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Spiritual trust is another important lesson from 17. Prosperity is not only about material wealth, but trusting in divine guidance. Trust the process, even when it doesn't unfold as expected, for God's timing is perfect. Aligning with your spiritual purpose ensures abundance flows naturally, a daily prayer answered. Celebrate small victories along the way. Gratitude for each step forward fuels your journey and attracts even more abundance into your life. For give thanks in all circumstances. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. The number 17 also emphasizes inspired action. While visualization and alignment are essential, prosperity requires consistent effort. Taking action brings you closer to your goals and turns dreams into reality. For faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. James 2:17. Lastly, 17 teaches self-belief. Trust your abilities and unique talents, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139-14. When you believe in yourself, you attract opportunities that align with your strengths and aspirations, as God has uniquely gifted you. Reflecting on 17, remember that prosperity often arrives in unexpected ways. Trust the process, remain patient, and take inspired action, for His ways are higher than our ways. Isaiah 55:9. The energy of 17 assures you that everything is unfolding as it should, and abundance is always within reach, through Christ our Lord. Do you believe in the power of intuition and divine alignment to guide you toward prosperity? If the number 17 resonates with you, comment number 1 or comment yes below to let us know how you plan to trust the Lord's process and take inspired action in your journey to abundance. This is your prayer for money and blessings. Number 4. The power of 27. The number 27, known as the Master Builder, symbolizes manifestation, stability, and the transformation of dreams into reality, all through God's grace. It urges you, His chosen one, to embrace hard work, determination, and clarity of vision to create a foundation for enduring success. This is a crucial daily prayer principle. This powerful number reminds you to act decisively and purposefully, as God says in His Word. The trouble is, you think you have time. Psalm 90:12 reminds us to number our days. With the energy of 27, potential becomes tangible through consistent, deliberate effort. For whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23. Wealth and success require action, not just ideas. The number 27 emphasizes breaking ambitious goals into manageable steps to build a solid future. As Lao Tzu taught, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This resonates with God's guidance for steady progress. By focusing on practical actions daily, you create a sustainable path to prosperity. Stability is key, and 27 highlights the importance of a strong foundation. Carefully planned financial systems, such as saving, investing, and resource management, ensure resilience and enduring growth, much like strong roots support a tree in a storm, anchored in God's provision. The vision of 27 balances ambition with practicality, inspiring big dreams rooted in clear, actionable plans. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Indeed, our strength comes from the Lord." Success begins within, guided by focus and self-belief, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1-7. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and accomplishments. This number teaches that consistent effort and avoiding shortcuts lead to steady progress, echoing God's wisdom. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. This is the power of a money prayer aligned with faith. Collaboration is another essential lesson of 27. True wealth often thrives in teamwork, where shared ideas and mutual support amplify success. As Helen Keller wisely noted, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Building relationships with like-minded individuals enhances your journey, enriching everyone involved. For two are better than one. Ecclesiastes 4-9. Resilience is equally vital. Challenges are inevitable, but 27 teaches that obstacles are opportunities for growth. The Japanese proverb reminds us, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8. With each setback, you grow stronger and more prepared to succeed, for he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world." 1 John 4-4. Adaptability is crucial in navigating life's changes. Embracing flexibility ensures your efforts remain effective. As Heraclitus said, "The only constant in life is change, but God is unchanging." Balance, too, is fundamental. True wealth encompasses work, relationships, health, and personal growth. As the Dalai Lama observed, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Harmony across all aspects of life, nurtured by daily prayer, enables you to fully enjoy the riches you create. The number 27 also inspires meaningful impact. By sharing your wealth through projects and causes that align with your values, you amplify its value, reflecting Gandhi's insight. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. This aligns perfectly with God's command to love our neighbors. Finally, 27 teaches trust in the process. Building wealth takes time and patience. As Lao Tzu said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." Aligning with divine timing and staying consistent allows prosperity to flow into your life, for he makes everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. The energy of 27 is a profound guide to wealth, stability, and purpose, directly from God. Through discipline, collaboration, resilience, and balance, it leads you to not only financial success, but also a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Trust your vision, act intentionally, and embrace this wisdom as you build a future of abundance and possibility. For God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. Number 5. The power of 5. The number 5, a symbol of transformation, adaptability, and boundless potential, carries a powerful message from God for those ready to embrace change and seek growth. It invites you, his chosen one, to step out of your comfort zone and face new challenges head-on, heralding financial opportunities that require courage, trust, and decisive action. This is a vital daily prayer for wisdom. As a reminder of life's transformative nature, the energy of 5 teaches that change is not something to fear but to welcome, for it is the catalyst that propels us toward personal and financial breakthroughs orchestrated by God. The Lord's wisdom, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Isaiah 43-19, resonates deeply with the lessons embedded in this number. At its heart, the number 5 underscores the necessity of releasing outdated habits, beliefs, and strategies that no longer serve you. Success often requires shedding the old to make way for the new. As God says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Romans 12:2. Have you ever clung to an idea or approach simply because it felt familiar? The energy of 5 encourages you to examine these patterns and ask yourself if they align with your goals. By welcoming change with an open mind and heart, you open the door to exciting possibilities that can transform your financial and personal life, blessed by God. One of the most empowering aspects of the number 5 is its call to take calculated risks. Growth rarely happens within the confines of safety. The number 5 inspires you to trust your intuition and act boldly when opportunities arise. Risk-taking, however, isn't about recklessness. It's about making informed decisions and stepping into the unknown with confidence, knowing that the Lord is my strength and my shield. In Him my heart trusts. Psalm 28:7. Consider the story of Abraham, who left his homeland for an unknown destination, trusting in God's promise. His journey reminds us that stepping into the unknown often leads to profound discoveries when God leads the way. Adaptability is another cornerstone of the number 5's energy. In a world that's constantly changing, the ability to pivot and adjust is key to thriving. The number 5 teaches that flexibility allows you to navigate challenges and seize opportunities as they emerge. For there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Think about moments in your life when a change in perspective or approach opened doors you hadn't seen before. How adaptable are you in the face of uncertainty? This adaptability positions you as someone ready to thrive, regardless of what life throws your way, because God is your constant. The energy of 5 is also closely tied to learning and growth. Every change brings challenges, and with those challenges come lessons. The number 5 encourages you to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, innovation, and strength. Each experience, whether a triumph or a stumbling block, is a stepping stone toward your financial and personal goals, for in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. Have you ever considered how much you've learned from past challenges? By embracing this mindset, you transform every experience into a tool for future success, a testament to God's refining fire. Being proactive is another vital lesson from the number 5. Opportunities don't wait. They are created by those willing to take initiative. The number 5 motivates you to seek out possibilities, explore innovative ideas, and take action. Whether it's starting a new project, pursuing education, or building connections, being proactive ensures you are always moving forward, even when the road ahead seems unclear. This momentum builds confidence and opens doors to financial growth, for whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Ecclesiastes 9:10. Creativity is an essential part of the number 5's message, urging you to think outside the box and approach challenges with innovative solutions. Change often requires fresh ideas and a willingness to explore uncharted territory. The energy of 5 encourages you to tap into your creative potential and trust in your ability to find unique paths to success, whether it's launching a new business, rethinking your career, or exploring a side hustle, for God has given each of us unique talents. This is a money prayer for ingenuity. Resilience is another gift of the number 5. The journey toward financial and personal success is rarely smooth, but resilience helps you persevere through setbacks. The Japanese proverb, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8, captures the essence of this lesson, and God's word affirms, "Though a righteous man falls 7 times, he rises again. Proverbs 24:16. Trusting in divine timing is also a powerful message of the number 5. Change often brings unexpected opportunities, and this number encourages you to remain open to these moments, acting with confidence when the timing feels right. This is a daily prayer for patience. Trusting the process doesn't mean passivity. It means aligning your actions with the flow of life, for He has made everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. The Lord's words, "Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most," remind us to stay present and make the most of every opportunity that comes our way. Balance is crucial in the teachings of the number 5. As you strive for financial success, it's essential to maintain harmony in other areas of life, including health, relationships, and personal growth. True wealth encompasses more than money. It's about living a life that feels abundant in every sense, a life blessed by God. The number 5 also highlights the importance of celebrating small wins. Recognizing progress, no matter how modest, builds momentum and reinforces a positive mindset. Every milestone on your journey is worth acknowledging, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. Lastly, the energy of 5 encourages you to step into the unknown with faith. Growth requires courage, and faith in your abilities and the Lord's support empowers you to navigate uncertainty. The number 5 invites curiosity, urging you to explore new ideas, industries, and approaches. By remaining curious and open, you discover opportunities others might overlook, giving you an edge in your endeavors, all through God's guidance. Number 6. The power of 33. The number 33, one of numerology's most powerful master numbers, represents spiritual enlightenment, divine harmony, and the flow of God's blessings. It encourages aligning material success with a higher purpose, creating a wealth that transcends mere accumulation. For God says, "Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Matthew 6:33. This is your ultimate money prayer. When 33 appears in your life, it signals an invitation from the Lord to embrace gratitude, generosity, and purpose-driven living. As God wisely observed, when you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky, reminding us to find divinity in every moment of our journey. For the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. Psalm 24:1. At its core, 33 teaches that gratitude is the foundation of abundance. When you take a moment each day to acknowledge your blessings, you cultivate a magnetic energy that attracts even more. This is your daily prayer of thanks. How often do you pause to appreciate what you have rather than focusing on what's missing? This mindset transforms scarcity into abundance, setting the stage for prosperity to flourish. Similarly, 33 emphasizes generosity. True wealth is amplified when shared. Imagine the ripple effect of even a single act of kindness. Whether you donate resources, offer guidance, or uplift those in need, you create a cycle of abundance that benefits everyone, echoing the Lord's wisdom. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Acts 20:35. Balance is another vital lesson of 33, reminding you that wealth is not merely about financial gain, but about living in harmony with God's values. Are your goals aligned with your higher calling? By ensuring your pursuits reflect your inner purpose, you achieve both material success and spiritual fulfillment. For what good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Matthew 16:26. Creativity is also key to unlocking divine blessings. How often do you think outside the box or approach challenges with fresh ideas? The energy of 33 inspires innovative thinking, encouraging you to explore ventures that align with your passions and open doors to unexpected opportunities. For every good and perfect gift is from above, James 1:17. Trusting divine guidance is an essential teaching of 33. Life often unfolds unpredictably, yet faith in the Lord's timing brings clarity and calm. Do you trust that even small actions are part of a greater plan? This is a daily prayer for discernment. The number 33 reassures you that every step contributes to your journey toward prosperity, even when the path isn't clear, for the Lord directs the steps of the godly. Psalm 37:23. Service is another cornerstone of 33's message. Wealth gains meaning when it contributes to the well-being of others, fulfilling God's command to love our neighbors. Resilience is equally important. Challenges are inevitable, but they are opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. For we also glory in our sufferings, because suffering produces perseverance, character, and character, hope. Romans 5:3-4. Intention, too, is a driving force in manifesting aligned wealth. What motivates your financial goals? By setting purpose-driven intentions, you attract the right opportunities while ensuring your efforts are sustainable, for the plans of the diligent lead to profit. Proverbs 21:5. Patience, another lesson of 33, teaches you to trust in the process, allowing blessings to unfold naturally without rushing, for wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. Humility and mindfulness guide the responsible use of wealth. Staying grounded ensures your success remains meaningful and lasting, for God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble. James 4:6. Collaboration often creates opportunities that solitary efforts cannot achieve. Celebrating progress, no matter how small, reinforces a positive mindset. Do you take time to honor your achievements and appreciate the journey? Gratitude for each step builds momentum, creating a cycle of positivity and growth, a continuous daily prayer. Finally, 33 encourages openness to the unexpected. Divine blessings often come from unforeseen places, and curiosity helps you remain receptive. Love and compassion, paired with lifelong learning, are at the heart of 33's energy. By leading with kindness and seeking knowledge, you unlock your potential while inspiring those around you. The number 33 assures you, his chosen one, that your path to prosperity is uniquely yours, shaped by purpose and a commitment to serving others, all through the grace of God. Thank you for joining us on the journey of wisdom as we explored the 6 lucky numbers to focus on before the end of Thursday, September 25th, 2025, inspired by timeless divine teachings. We hope this video has brought insight and inspiration to your life, a true daily prayer. If you found value in today's content, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with others who may benefit, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos filled with wisdom and guidance from God. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Journey of Wisdom.
God says, never leave your shoes in this place in your house. It puts the money away. Prayer for money. Would you ever leave your shoes in the wrong place without realizing it could block your financial blessings? Today, on Way of God, we're uncovering a powerful spiritual truth. Where you place your shoes in your home can either attract abundance or push it away. Shoes aren't just everyday items. They carry the energy of every place you've walked, every situation you've faced. And if you leave them in the wrong spot, you could be unknowingly creating financial struggles, instability, and even spiritual blockages. This isn't just a random belief. It's deeply rooted in biblical and spiritual wisdom. Throughout history, God has used symbols like shoes to teach us about movement, transition, and divine order. That's why it's crucial to be intentional about where you place them. So, Stay with me until the end, because the final place I reveal is the most dangerous of all. And if you're ready to walk in alignment with God's blessings, declare it now in the comments. I step into abundance and prosperity by walking in God's wisdom. 1. Storing shoes under your bed. Storing shoes under your bed might seem like a harmless habit, but in reality it is one of the worst things you can do when it comes to maintaining spiritual and financial well-being. Your bed is more than just a place to sleep. It is your sacred space where your body, mind, and spirit find restoration. It is where you lay down your burdens, seek peace, and prepare for a new day. But your shoes, they tell a different story. They have traveled through countless environments, absorbing the energy of every place you have walked, whether it is a hospital filled with sorrow, a workplace burdened with stress, or a street bustling with frustration and chaos. Every step you take imprints energy onto them, and when you store them under your bed, you are unknowingly inviting all that residual negativity into your most vulnerable space. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, around 3 o'clock in the morning or 4:15 in the morning, feeling restless, anxious, or drained for no apparent reason? That is no coincidence. These are the peak hours of spiritual activity when the unseen world is most active. If your shoes, which hold stagnant and low vibrational energy, are directly beneath you as you sleep, your spirit is being affected. Your subconscious mind is exposed to those vibrations, disrupting your rest and causing unease. Over time, this subtle energy imbalance can manifest in deeper ways. Your motivation dwindles, your focus becomes clouded, and your ability to attract prosperity weakens. As Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." And that includes being mindful of what energies you allow to linger in your resting place. When your personal energy is low, it does not just affect how you feel, it slows down your entire life. Have you noticed financial delays, unexpected hardships, or a sense that no matter how hard you work, abundance always seems just out of reach? That is because low-frequency energy attracts low-frequency outcomes. If your bedroom, the place where you should be recharging and aligning with God's blessings, is filled with trapped negative vibrations, it creates resistance in every area of your life. Small irritations grow into major conflicts. Your patience wears thin, and opportunities seem to slip through your fingers. You may feel inexplicably tired, even after a full night's sleep, or find yourself snapping at loved ones over minor issues. These are not random occurrences, they are signs of spiritual misalignment. This is why wisdom and intentionality in your home environment matter. In Deuteronomy 28 verse 8, it is written, "The Lord will command the blessing on you in your storehouses and in all to which you set your hand, and he will bless you in the land which the Lord your God is giving you." God desires for you to walk in divine favor, but that requires aligning every aspect of your life, including your physical surroundings, with his wisdom. A cluttered, energetically heavy space is like a roadblock to the flow of blessings. The simple act of keeping your shoes in a designated place away from your bed can create an open channel for peace, clarity, and financial prosperity to enter your life. Think about it. Successful people understand the power of environment. They ensure their workspace is clear, their homes are places of rest and inspiration, and their habits align with their goals. The same applies to your spiritual life. If you want to receive God's abundance, create a space that welcomes it. Remove obstacles, be intentional about what surrounds you, and cultivate an atmosphere that allows you to operate at your highest potential. Tonight, as you prepare for bed, take a moment to check where your shoes are. If they are under your bed, move them. Place them by the door or in an organized space that does not interfere with your rest. Then, Before you sleep, take a deep breath and say a simple prayer for today. Lord, cleanse my space, remove all stagnant energy from my home, and align my life with your divine abundance. Let my sleep be peaceful, my spirit be renewed, and my path be cleared for prosperity. Small changes like this can have a profound impact. When you align your physical space with spiritual wisdom, you make room for God's blessings to flow freely. 2. Keeping shoes in a messy pile. If you have a designated space to store your shoes, that's a great start. But if you're simply tossing them into a messy pile, it's time to think twice. Because what may seem like a small habit in the physical world has a much bigger impact spiritually. God says that order brings blessings and disorganization creates obstacles. When your shoes are scattered haphazardly, it's more than just clutter. It's a reflection of disorder in your life, your mindset, and even your financial situation. Have you ever noticed how a messy home makes you feel overwhelmed, unmotivated, or even frustrated? That's not a coincidence. The way we arrange our surroundings directly influences the way we think, act, and receive God's blessings. Disorganization in your physical space creates disorganization in your energy field, and when your energy is out of order, abundance can't flow freely. Think about it. Money operates on structure, success follows a pattern, and opportunities arrive in divine order. But if your personal space is chaotic, your subconscious mind absorbs that energy, leading you to believe, things are messy. My life is messy. My finances are messy. And before you know it, you start experiencing unnecessary financial delays, waiting months for an opportunity that should have come weeks ago, or worse, missing it entirely. God is not a God of confusion, but of peace, as written in 1 Corinthians 14:33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. If you desire financial breakthroughs, peace, and divine opportunities, start with your environment. Now picture this instead, a clean, organized space where everything has its place. Walking into a room like that instantly shifts your mindset, bringing a sense of peace, focus, and readiness to receive. That kind of environment tells God, I am prepared for the blessings you have for me. It creates an open path for prosperity, where everything flows smoothly in your life. Just like how a well-managed business thrives and an organized schedule leads to productivity, an orderly home invites success. Even Jesus emphasized order when he fed the 5,000, instructing the people to sit in organized groups before multiplying the loaves and fish. That moment wasn't just about feeding the hungry. It was a demonstration that when order is established, miracles follow. So take a moment to look at your space. Is it reflecting the abundant life you want? Or is it mirroring chaos and delay? Keeping your shoes in an organized place isn't just about tidiness. It's about sending a message to your mind, your spirit, and to God Himself that you are ready to walk in alignment with His blessings. Proverbs 24:3-4 says, By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. A well-ordered space doesn't just bring peace. It sets the foundation for financial breakthroughs, unexpected blessings, and a life that flows effortlessly in God's divine timing. So, what will you do today? Will you continue living in disorder, allowing it to create unnecessary struggle in your life? Or will you take control, aligning your space with divine wisdom? The choice is yours, but the lesson is clear. God moves in order, and when you bring order into your life, you invite His blessings to flow freely. Tonight, as you tidy up, take a moment to say this simple prayer for today. Lord, bring divine order into my home, my finances, and my life. Remove every blockage that stands in the way of your blessings and guide me into a season of abundance and prosperity. Small actions lead to big results, and something as simple as organizing your shoes can set the tone for greater breakthroughs ahead. If you're ready to step into alignment with God's abundance, declare it in the comments. I am ready to receive God's blessings by walking in divine order. 3. Leaving shoes in your hallway. Leaving your shoes in the hallway may seem harmless, but in reality, it is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when it comes to maintaining a spiritually aligned home. Your hallway is more than just a passage. It is the energetic highway of your house, the very channel through which abundance, peace, and divine blessings flow into every corner of your space. Think of it like the bloodstream of your home. Just as your body relies on clear arteries to distribute oxygen and nutrients, your home depends on open, uncluttered hallways to carry prosperity and positive energy into every room. But when shoes pile up in the hallway, they act as blockages, creating obstacles that slow down or even completely stop the flow of good fortune. Have you ever noticed a sense of heaviness when walking through a cluttered hallway? A sudden wave of exhaustion when you step into your home, even after a productive day? That's no coincidence. A blocked hallway does more than create physical mess. It invites spiritual stagnation. God says that order brings blessings, but disorder invites confusion and delay. When the flow of energy is obstructed, it affects not just the atmosphere in your home, but also your financial stability, emotional well-being, and even your relationships. Proverbs 10 verse 22 tells us, "The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it." But if the pathway for those blessings is blocked, how can they reach you? You may have a well-organized kitchen, the heart of financial nourishment, or a beautifully arranged dining area, the center of shared blessings. But if the hallways are cluttered with shoes, energy gets stuck before it can even reach those spaces. Think about how often you feel restless, drained, or as if opportunities slip away from you. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, success always seems just out of reach? Or that conflicts in your home seem to arise out of nowhere? This is not random. When the energetic highways of your house are blocked, your spirit senses it, creating tension, lack of motivation, and even miscommunication among family members. Have you ever wondered why some homes feel peaceful and inviting, while others feel tense, even when nothing appears wrong? The difference is in the energy flow. Shoes, carrying the dust and energy of the outside world, do not just bring in dirt, they bring in everything you have walked through. Every street, every workplace, every hospital visit, every struggle you have faced lingers in them. And when they are left scattered in the hallway, that stagnant energy collects at the very entrance of your home, influencing everyone who steps inside. God is a God of order, and He has given us the wisdom to create an environment that welcomes His presence. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 40 reminds us, "Let all things be done decently and in order." If we want to attract financial stability, peace, and prosperity, we must ensure that our homes reflect that divine order. When your hallway is clear, the energy in your home circulates freely. You will feel a shift. Your mind will be clearer. Your relationships will become more harmonious, and opportunities that once seemed delayed will begin to flow naturally. Something as simple as designating a space for your shoes, whether it is a shoe rack near the door or a closed storage area, can make a powerful difference. So I ask you, what message is your home sending right now? Is it welcoming God's blessings with open pathways, or is it unknowingly blocking them? If you have been feeling stuck in your finances, drained in your energy, or frustrated with ongoing struggles, take a moment to look at your hallway, clear it, make space. Allow God's abundance to move freely into your life. Tonight, as you prepare for rest, take a deep breath and say this prayer of money. Lord, I remove every blockage in my home and in my heart. I make room for your divine blessings, for prosperity, and for peace. Let abundance flow freely into my life, and let my home be a sanctuary of your presence. Small changes lead to big transformations. Clearing your hallway is not just about tidiness. It is about creating a direct channel for God's favor to reach you. If you've made it this far, you're someone who values wisdom and divine guidance. Drop a comment saying, "I walk in God's abundance," to declare your commitment to aligning your life with His blessings. Stay tuned, greater revelations are on the way. 4. Storing shoes in the kitchen. Storing your shoes in the kitchen may seem like a minor issue, but spiritually it carries far more weight than you realize. Your shoes are not just footwear, they are powerful symbols of movement, progress, and protection. They carry the energy of every place you have walked, whether it be a hospital filled with sickness, a workplace filled with stress, or a street filled with frustration and chaos. Your shoes absorb those energies, both good and bad, and when you bring them into the kitchen, the very heart of your home, you unknowingly mix the vibrations of struggle and hardship with the energy of abundance and nourishment. Your kitchen is more than just a place to cook meals. It is a sacred space where financial and spiritual prosperity is nurtured. It is the place where the blessings of the Lord are prepared, where families gather, and where sustenance for the body and soul is created. God says in Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, "But you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is He who is giving you power to make wealth." Your kitchen should be a reflection of this divine provision, a space that radiates wealth, nourishment, and spiritual blessings. But when you leave your shoes in the kitchen, you create an invisible block in the flow of abundance. The outside energy they carry clashes with the sacred energy of provision, dulling the spiritual frequency of your home. I have witnessed this firsthand. Men coming to me, frustrated, confused, saying, "Why do my finances feel stuck? Why do opportunities seem to dry up?" And time after time, we discovered the same thing. Cluttered kitchens, shoes carelessly stored in places meant for growth and prosperity. It may seem like a small thing, but in the spiritual realm, disorder creates delay. The moment these men made a simple shift, placing their shoes in a proper space, organizing their home with intention, they saw change. Money that had been delayed started flowing again. Stress that had been weighing on their shoulders lifted. The atmosphere of their home shifted from frustration to peace. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a cluttered kitchen and immediately felt overwhelmed? Have you noticed how the energy of a clean, well-organized space makes you feel calm, focused, and in control? That is not a coincidence. The environment you create determines the energy that flows in your life. If your kitchen is a space of chaos, it reflects in your finances. If it is a place of disorder, it manifests as obstacles in your path. But when you treat it with respect, when you keep it clean and free from the stagnant energy that shoes carry, you allow divine blessings to move freely. Proverbs 3 verse 9 and 10 reminds us, "Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine." This is not just about food, it is about the principle of honoring God with the spaces He has given you. When you take care of the heart of your home, you invite prosperity in every form, financial, spiritual, and emotional. So ask yourself, is my kitchen welcoming abundance, or is it unknowingly blocking it? Are my finances flowing as they should, or do I feel like I am constantly struggling to get ahead? The good news is that small shifts can create massive breakthroughs. Take a moment today to clear your kitchen of anything that does not belong there, especially shoes. Find a dedicated space for them, one that does not interfere with the sacred energy of provision. And as you do, say this prayer for today. Lord, I align my home with your divine order. Let my kitchen be a place of prosperity, where abundance flows freely. Remove every block, every delay, and every distraction from my path. I welcome your blessings, your provision, and your peace into my life. Never underestimate the power of environment. When you make space for God's blessings, they come. When you remove the blockages, whether they be physical clutter or spiritual misalignment, you create room for financial breakthroughs, inner peace, and divine favor. 5. Leaving shoes outside. Overnight. Leaving your shoes outside overnight might seem harmless, but spiritually, it's one of the worst things you can do. God says that protection starts at home, and that includes the small, often overlooked details of our daily habits. Your shoes are more than just footwear. They are your shield, your spiritual armor, carrying you through the world, absorbing the energy of every place you walk. Think about it. Every step you take imprints something onto them, whether it's the stress from work, the sadness of a hospital visit, or the tension from a heated argument. When you leave them outside, unguarded, they don't just sit there. They become vulnerable, soaking up the unseen forces of the night. The spiritual realm is most active in the darkness, and negative energies have a way of attaching themselves to the things we neglect. Have you ever noticed how, after bringing in shoes left outside overnight, you wake up feeling off, tired, anxious, or unusually frustrated? That's no coincidence. By allowing your shoes to remain outside, exposed to wandering energies, you unintentionally invite that same energy into your home, your mind, and even your finances. God says in Ephesians 6 verse 11, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." But how can you stand strong when the very thing protecting your steps has been left defenseless? Your home should be a sanctuary, a place of peace, protection, and divine favor. Yet when you bring in shoes that have absorbed the chaos of the outside world, you disrupt that balance. Slowly but surely, negativity seeps in, bringing with it unnecessary stress, strained relationships, and financial instability. Have you ever experienced unexplained tension in your home? Little arguments that seem to come out of nowhere. Sudden financial blocks that make no sense? These are not just coincidences. Just as a cluttered home can disrupt your focus, spiritually contaminated shoes can disrupt the peace in your household. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 3 verse 24, "When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet." But how can you rest peacefully if your space is filled with stagnant energy carried in from outside? This is why so many people unknowingly struggle with sleeplessness, worry, and emotional heaviness, because the very environment they are supposed to recharge in has been spiritually compromised. So what can you do? The solution is simple, yet powerful. Stop leaving your shoes outside overnight. Instead, find a designated space inside your home where they can be stored safely, away from the sacred spaces where you rest and pray. Before bringing them in, shake them off, cleanse them with intention, and speak a blessing over them. Say a prayer for today, asking God to remove any negative energy they may have picked up and to cover your home with His divine protection. Say, "Lord, I consecrate my home as a place of peace, prosperity, and protection. Let no harmful energy enter through my doors. May every step I take be guided by your light and filled with your favor." This small act of mindfulness creates a shift. Suddenly, your home feels lighter. You wake up feeling more refreshed. Financial blessings begin to flow again. The little conflicts that once seemed constant begin to fade. Never underestimate the power of spiritual alignment. If you have been feeling stuck, tired, or weighed down by burdens that seem to have no source, Take a look at your habits. Are you unknowingly inviting negativity into your space? Are you leaving your spiritual shield outside, exposed to forces that do not belong in your home? The good news is that change starts today. Take this step toward divine order and watch how peace, clarity, and prosperity begin to fill your life. 6. The shoe blessing, a powerful protection technique. Every step you take carries power, shaping the direction of your life, your finances, and your spiritual energy. Have you ever considered that your shoes are more than just an accessory? They are a symbol of movement, protection, and the path you walk every day. God says that our steps are ordered, meaning every place we go, every choice we make, and every opportunity we embrace is connected to divine guidance. That's why blessing your shoes before stepping out is not just a ritual. It is a declaration of faith, a way to align your journey with prosperity, protection, and abundance. The simple act of speaking a blessing over your shoes before you wear them can shift the energy you carry, open doors you never expected, and shield you from negativity that might try to follow you home. The Bible reminds us in Psalms 37 verse 23, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way." When you start your day by declaring victory over your steps, you set yourself up for success before even leaving your home. So here's a powerful technique. Every time you put on your shoes, say this affirmation: "With every step I take, I grow richer, more protected, and more abundant." It is done. Simple? Yes. Powerful? Absolutely. Your words carry energy. What you speak over your life creates the reality you experience. If you start walking in expectation of God's favor, if you move forward knowing that every step is covered, in divine wisdom, your path will be clearer, your decisions more confident, and your blessings stronger. Have you ever had those days where everything just flows effortlessly, where opportunities seem to come out of nowhere, and financial blessings arrive unexpectedly? That is not luck, it is alignment. It is walking in agreement with the spiritual laws that govern prosperity. But here is the key. You must be intentional. Just as you wouldn't walk into a battle without armor, you shouldn't step into your day without covering your journey in spiritual protection. Shoes represent movement, and movement is the key to success. When you stay stagnant, opportunities pass you by. When you walk with purpose, favor follows. God says in Deuteronomy 28 verse 6, "You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out." This is a promise, but it requires action. You must declare it, believe it, and walk in it. So I ask you, what kind of energy are you stepping into every morning? Are you walking in doubt, stress, and fear? Or are you stepping forward with faith, confidence, and abundance? The choice is yours. Start blessing your steps today and watch how things begin to shift. Your energy will feel lighter. Your mind will be clearer. Your path will open in ways you never imagined. And if you are ready to walk into financial blessings, divine opportunities, and supernatural favor, say this prayer of money. Lord, as I step forward today, I walk in your favor. Let every place I go be filled with prosperity, protection, and divine appointments. Remove every obstacle and guide me toward the opportunities meant for me. I receive your abundance in full measure, and I declare that my steps are blessed. As we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank you for being here, for seeking wisdom, and for choosing to walk in alignment with God's blessings. Every step you take with faith, every word of affirmation you speak over your life, and every small change you make brings you closer to the abundance that God has already prepared for you. Remember, nothing happens by accident. If you are here today, it means God is guiding you toward greater things. Stay intentional, stay faithful, and most importantly, keep walking forward with confidence. If this message spoke to you, if you feel a shift in your spirit, I encourage you to take action. Start blessing your steps, start moving with purpose, and watch how your path begins to unfold in ways you never imagined. And if you are ready to claim the prosperity, protection, and favor that God has promised, declare it in the comments. I step into God's abundance with faith and confidence. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your presence here means everything, and I am truly grateful to share this time with you. May your steps always be ordered, your path always be clear, and your life overflow with divine blessings. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, and until next time, stay blessed.